All right, welcome back. Day's not over. Day's young, and brakes need replacing. So this is Cindy's E36, 323 CI, IC, whatever you want to call it, convertible. Just with a new clutch put in, new Gibo, some brake lines, this, that, blah, blah, blah. A lot of new work, runs and drives great. Only thing it needs now is some pads, rotors, and sensors. And I, for some reason, elected to do this myself. So in this video, we're gonna put those brakes on the rear tires and make it do the stop thing. So let's get jacking. Safety first. And just like that, the wheel's off, and you can see, yeah, buddy, those pads are just about gone. Nice little lip ski in the rotor, but you know, that's there's your sign that you need brakes. They weren't squeaking, squealing or anything like that, but you know, sometimes you just know you need rotors. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull the rest of that off, let it cool down a little bit because I was driving it, and get down to it. You're gonna need one of these little Torxy T45s. Remove the caps off the back of the rotor to go ahead and start disassembling that. All right, got the back bolts, two of them pushed back and free. I used a flathead to pop this retaining clip off. Just kind of went boop, and she popped off. Not sure I'm gonna get that on once we get the new pads on there, but I'm gonna pull that off, and then we'll get to removing the rotor. All right, next thing you're gonna need is a shorty 16 to get the bolts off the back of the bracket off. And what is this, a T40 to get this little rotor retention bolt out. Maybe I might hit that with some WD-40 to loosen it up. But that's it, and then we'll pull this off. I got lucky. Everything came off. Nothing was super rusted on or anything like that. Might have to whack on this a little bit to get this rotor off, but everything else came loose, so almost there. All right, the rotor's off. I had to use a hammer because that's what happens. These things get rusted on. So here with some PB Blaster, smacked around with a hammer, and it came off, which is exactly what you want. Actually, it wasn't that bad. I just wanted to, you know, hit it with some force. So there's the old one. There's the new one. I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of brake parts cleaner, clean this up a little bit, and shbloom. I'm gonna slap her back on there. All right, so almost there. I got the little hex bolt on. Didn't really hit it with that much torque. Just want to kind of secure it, give the next guy a little less something to worry about. Got the bracket on as well. Now comes to the fun part. Remove these old pads, slap the new pads on, spread them out, just like that, and put it all back together. And I'm not gonna curse or yell or do anything that's gonna mess that up, no way. Nope, it's gonna be easy. These are the old pads, and yeah, they were just about bare metal. So glad I'm doing this. I, of course, have the right tool for the job. We've got the perfect BMW spec spreader, and we're just gonna mash that puppy back in there and slam that new brake pad in. Because that's the right way to do things. All right, so I torqued that all up to the correct torque spec. My tool worked perfectly. I put the little cappy poos back on, and we're almost good to go. The next step is to figure out what the hell to do with those clippy things, but I'll show you if I figure it out here in a second. Boom, there you have it. We got new brakes, pads, rotors. The trick with the clippy poo is to slide this in first, secure it here, and then move your way up to the top on the top one. So bottom first, then top. So that's it. That's on. I'm gonna throw the wheel on. My back hurts. I'm not gonna show you how to do the other side because they're exactly the same. If you can't figure that out, you shouldn't be doing your own brakes. So that's all I got for the channel. We'll be doing a few other little fixes to this C36 as time goes on, but that's for your brakes. Appreciate you watching, and subscribe and tune in for some more. Have a good night. All right, that's it for the E36 for tonight. Is it a VR6? Sounds like it. Next thing to tackle is the door handle, which doesn't always open. I'm gonna have to disconnect the battery and pull this door card. And the rattly steering wheel, there's a big nut under there that might need to be tightened. I'm not sure, but I'm gonna try to figure it out. So that's it for the second time. Good night.